Hey guys, in this short video I want to quickly explain to you the entrepreneur personality. So this video is specifically for anyone who owns a business or anyone who's interested to go into the area of entrepreneurship as well as starting up his own company or business. Basically, entrepreneurship can be a big misconception in today's day and age, especially with a lot of the social media pointing to certain things about entrepreneurship. And I think many times we think that to be a successful entrepreneur, you can only venture into the tech industry. Now that, as a matter of fact, is actually not true. There's many areas where you can make a difference as an entrepreneur, which doesn't necessarily mean you have to go into a tech company. And the entrepreneurship personality comes down to 4 characteristics. And the first one is you have to be a dreamer. An entrepreneur is a dreamer. It's someone that has a dream for humanity, to empower and impact people around him, to uplift the community, to uplift a certain industry, or to raise the standards and the bar to a certain industry. And that dream is always an impersonal dream. It's got nothing to do with the entrepreneur, but it's about the people's lives that will be impacted through this impersonal dream. After the dream is awakened, true entrepreneurship then is discovered in a person. And then the second characteristic is a thinker. An entrepreneur is a thinker. He's then able to go and think and decide and create this practical vision that will be a channel and that will bring the dream to life. So first of all, after the dream is birthed in the entrepreneur, that entrepreneur is awakened, and then the thinker comes out, and the thinker thinks out this practical vision, and that practical vision will manifest the dream in reality. And then after that vision is created, an entrepreneur becomes very passionate. So that passion then results in a storyteller. So an entrepreneur consists of a storyteller. He goes out and he tells his story to the world and what his dream is and how his dream will change and impact humanity. And after that, he is a leader. That is the 4th characteristic. He is a leader. The leader knows the dream. The leader knows the vision. The leader tells a story, and the leader actually goes and he works to bring this dream to life. And my prime example here is Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was known as a dreamer. In 1982, when the rest of the world was still thinking about the normal computer, which was amazing and everybody was on hype and everybody tried to figure out this computer, Steve Jobs already thought of an iPad. So he took his team on a retreat in Hawaii, and in the middle of the retreat he did a speech, and in that speech he held up a prototype of the iPad in 1982. He was already thinking past laptops. He was already thinking past smartphones. He already saw the the iPad in 1982. That is crazy. And Steve Jobs was able to bring that dream to life. So he built this organization, which is Apple, valued today at $1 trillion. And this organization brought his dream to life. And Steve Jobs was also a great storyteller. So Steve Jobs would tell his story to his employees, he would tell his story to his customers and clients and the board of directors, and everybody bought into the story. So much so that the clients that were real Apple evangelists pitched up a tent outside the Apple New York or the New York Apple store to be first when the iPhone was first launched. And that is the reason. The only reason why you would do something as crazy as that is because you already bought into the dream of this person that produced the product. And then lastly, Steve Jobs was a leader. He was able to work and make his dream a reality. So that is the 4 characteristics of an entrepreneur. He's first of all a dreamer. After he's a dreamer, he then thinks out a practical vision. He then goes out and tells his story. And lastly, he's a leader. He works and he brings the dream to life.